welcome to a brand new reading vlog, and I don't think I'll get much reading done today as I'm going to my friend's house, but I am going to try to, even if I get distracted while reading at my friend's house, because we all know how well that's probably going to go. I'm first starting to plan off reading a book on my Kindle, as I have a bookshelf on Goodreads for all the Kindle smut I've been recommended on my For You page, so I decided to make a shelf for all them, and I'm just going to go on Google and randomize a number to decide which of that list that I will be reading today. After that, I am going to start reading Plain Bad Heroines. I actually love the cover of this book. It looks amazing. It is a big book though, so I don't know how long it's going to take me, but I've been wanting to start this book for a while and it sounds and looks amazing, so I am going to look forward to this one. I also got my Papier journals today. I've been waiting for a while. When I say a while, 8 days. It's been a long 8 days. I've been checking the Papier website every day, past 8 days, just to make sure to see when it was coming, and I finally got the email this morning saying it had been delivered, and I walked downstairs and there it was sitting, so I am so happy about that, and I will show you what these journals are now. Papier is a great place to get personalised notebooks, as well as getting some recipe planners, wellness journals and academic planners for your year. I love the packaging. The packaging is great, as well as this little card that you get along with a 15% off of your next order, which I really like and probably will use. This is my wellness journal, which is personalised with my name. On the first page we have a mindness map where you can write down all of your plans and what you want to achieve in the coming year. Once you have all of your goals written down, it then allows you to sort these goals into 4 different categories for your wellness. And then on the next page you can write down 3 of these goals that you choose and steps on how to get there and achieve your goal. On the wish list page you can write down things like places where you want to go, books you'd like to read and podcasts you would like to listen to, as well as giving you an extra room to write down more ideas. Here you can track your sleep, activity, self-care and moods and meals that you eat, as well as your water intake and your mood throughout the day. It also gives you a place where you can reflect and write your thoughts and feelings, as well as what you're grateful for. That will be the main page throughout the book, and then at the end it will give you goal checking where you can check in on your goals and how they went, as well as more time to write your thoughts and feelings. These pages will be scattered throughout the book and at the very end. You also have a reflection page where at the very end you can reflect on how well you have done throughout the academic year, and more space for you to write at the very end of the journal. Next is my academic planner, which is also personalised with my name on it, and I love the design. The first page is an about me where you can write your date of birth, what college you're going to, and notes with personal information. It also gives you another page to write extra room. Next is your timetable where you can write your classes and when they happen, as well as a page where you can keep track of all your exams and how well you did. Here is the yearly overview for 2022 and 2021, as well as a monthly overview where you can talk about how your month went. In this you will have things like to-do lists, what your plans and notes are for the day, as well as more room to write what you're grateful for. You also have your usual weekly overview and a finance tracker, which I will find very useful to keep track of all my payments. Here is a page for recipe ideas, as well as more notes at the very end of the notebook to keep track and write any more information that you may need. Those are my 2 Papier journals that I got, each about £25. They are quite expensive, but I say well worth it and really good quality. It is now almost time for me to go to my friend's house, so it is time to decide what the Kindle book is going to be. I have my number generator in front of me and we will see how it goes. Hopefully I end up getting a good one, because there are a few ones in that list that I'm like, am I gonna like it? And then there's other ones that are like, oh my god, this sounds amazing. So hopefully I get a good one. Here we go. I have my number generator on my screen next to my little kitty cat and my Papier journals, which I love and cannot wait to start filling out. But here we go with the number generator. I have one between 1 and 45, because I'm pretty sure I have about 45 on the list. Are you okay? So now I will see what number 6 is. So here's my list, and going in order of whenever I first started the list, number 6 is going to be Alpha Inmate by Liliana. Hopefully I like it. I am now going to download Alpha Inmate on my Kindle and start it soon after dinner, and once I go to my friend's house in about half an hour. After getting back from my friend's house last night, we watched 4 episodes of Stranger Things, which is 4 hours long. The episodes are really long in the new season, but worth it so far. And I was planning on reading only the epilogue of Alpha Inmate last night. I read the whole thing. I don't think it was that big of a deal though, because I think that the book might only be about 100 to 150 pages long, so that's probably why I finished it so quickly. I will have to check. But now today I'm going to try and start Plain Bad Heroines. I am slightly intimidated by the book because of how long it is, but hopefully I will get it finished. Or started, not finished. I won't be having it finished for a while. Alpha Inmate last night was really good. Alpha Inmate is pretty much where he is in a prison for being a murderer, and she comes in to work for him and take notes on how he's being treated at the hospital. But then like a romance kind of happens and it's very smutty, and it was really good. So I don't know what I'm gonna rate it yet. I will have to think about it. But I'm going to now fill in my book journal, so I will decide then how good I really do think it was. But I do need to start Plain Bad Heroines. Do you know what's annoying about somebody in your family having COVID and me having anxiety? I have to take one of these every time I want to leave the house. It's looking good so far, but the day I test positive, I will cry, and I have already cried. I wasn't even positive, and my mom was, and I still had a mental breakdown, so imagine if that thing tells me that I am positive today. I would cry, but I've been doing these every day now. We are negative, so it's time to go and get Demon Cat a harness, so I can actually take her on a walk in the front garden for the first time, as since she's got here, she hasn't left. Time to go and get Demon Cat a harness, so we can actually take her outside for a little bit now that I'm negative. I am now about to try and put a harness on my cat for the first time. This is the most dangerous thing I've done all week. So apparently this goes around its neck and this goes around the body, so I should do the neck one first. Oh, you're not gonna like this. Well, we've got it on her. Finally able to sit down and read. After all day today, I have been so busy getting the cat sorted that out of so far the 7-minute vlog that I have happening right now that I've edited, I have read one book. So now I am going to start Plain Bad Heroines. If I don't, I will be very annoyed with myself. I need to step up a little bit and start Plain Bad Heroines before it's too late. Was able to read the first introduction of Plain Bad Heroines, which pretty much explains to you the whole reason why the stories happen in the first place, which I really like. And I love the fact that I forgot what you call it, but there's also a part at the very bottom of the book where you can write a line that people normally use for fact. She uses that, not even the author, but the person who's telling us the story in the book makes her own little comments about how she thinks about the story, and some of them are quite funny, so I feel like that adds a lot more character into the book as well, which I really do like. So far this book is actually looking to be really good, and I am looking to make more progress today, as I am much more in the reading mood compared to last night. Plus last night I did try and read, but the TV was on the background playing Spider-Man. My concentration was differing from the book to the TV, and I couldn't read in that environment. But today I'm getting some reading done, and that is a fact. I would also like to do a bit of journaling today, as I haven't done any journaling maybe the past week, so I'm going to start my Papier Journals, which I really do need to fill in. Even though the academic journal doesn't technically start till August, I do want to get the information pages filled out, and I need to update my reading journal as I haven't updated it for the last 2 books I've read. So I am going to do that now. I I currently have a couple pages filled out now in my wellness journal. I didn't realise how long it would take, but it's giving me a nice time to think about what goals I would like to do this year and just things that would help me feel better mentally. So I'm currently working on that. But now I am going to go get something to eat with my family, and I'm going to try and read Plain Bad Heroines on the way over, even though the book is really heavy, so holding it the whole time may be a bit of a nightmare, but I have to give it a go. And I have my academic journal already for September whenever I go back to college, so that is good, and I'm loving the journals so far. And this is now the end of the reading vlog. I'm not gonna lie, it's been 2 or 3 days and I've been planning on filming the end of this vlog now for the past like 2 days, but I've been too tired to do anything. So there has been an update, not on the reading side of course, because this is a reading channel of somebody who doesn't fucking read, but I cleared out the desk in the spare room because anything on it was not being used, and there's ignore cat. There's potential of this being a really nice desk for me to do all my journaling on. I do have a nice little setup, which I got a few things from the range, which is technically just a store full of supplies for things like this. So I did buy a few desk supplies, and I have all my journals like lined up perfectly, and it just, I love it, but it looks so plain. So I'm going to try and buy art prints for the wall in front of me because it is very plain. There's so much potential for this desk looking so aesthetically pleasing, but right now it's just not there yet. But I'm ending the reading vlog now because I haven't been reading much, so I'm hoping that if I start a new reading vlog it'll like help the motivation. I don't think it will, but I hope it'll help me be more motivated to read because I need to pick up Plain Bad Heroines. I think I stopped in the middle of chapter 2 and I hate that because I hate stopping in the middle of a chapter, so I do need to read badly. So thank you for watching, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.